Hi guys, so today I want to share with you this brand new wig that I have from Uniwigs. This is the Isabella wig and it's part of their Origin collection. This is a stunning wig and I love it for a lot of reasons, so let me tell you a bit more about why. So this Isabella wig is 16 inches in length. There are other lengths available such as 18 or 20, but I have it in the 16 inches, which I love. It's a perfect everyday length, I feel. The hair itself on Isabella is made of premium Chinese Remy human hair and the cuticles are intact. What does this mean? So this means that the hair is of high quality, it's less likely to tangle, it's less likely to be prone to dryness and frizziness, it's more natural looking and it's more durable as well. So if you look after it, it's going to last you for a longer amount of time. It also means that it's exceptionally smooth and I can definitely vouch for that. This is incredibly smooth hair. I am a big fan of Chinese human hair anyway. I find it always to be very silky and soft and this is no exception. It is really silky, really soft, and I anticipate that it will be very easy to work with heat tools as well in terms of adding in curls and straightening it out when I need to. Now the density on this is 130%, but quite honestly, I don't feel like it feels like 130. It doesn't feel like too much hair, it doesn't feel too full, which quite often 130% plus can. This feels quite natural, if I'm being totally honest. And I think what is contributing towards that is the fact that it has a lot of these kind of like quite choppy layers in there, so it's taking out some of the weight from that density. You'll be able to see there are some shorter bits all the way around. There's this kind of like choppy layered look, which I really love. It creates this sort of not too blunt end or finish at the ends. And it's definitely taking some of that weight out of that density. So for me, this feels very natural. It doesn't feel too full or too much hair. Isabella comes in 4 different colours and the one that I have her in is 565R, which is Champagne Glow Brown. Now this is a really beautiful shade. It is obviously a medium brown base and it's broken up with these lighter blonde highlights actually within them. It's really stunning. It's a very multi-dimensional colour, very natural looking. I think it's a really stunning shade actually. Really beautiful. And if you know or followed me previously, you'll know that in the past I only used to wear blondes primarily, but I have kind of ventured into wearing browns more recently, and this is really lovely, really natural looking colour. Let me show you her kind of all the way around so you can get a sense of that colour. Really naturally done. I love it. I'm going to show you what it looks like in natural light. Even though this is natural light here, let me show you outside so you can see what it's like in the sunlight, direct sunlight. So this has a lace front which extends all the way down to the ear tabs. Let me show you that hairline. I have trimmed the lace already, but as you can see, the lace is blending into the skin really beautifully. It's not an obvious line showing where the lace ends and my skin begins. There, because of the colour, you can see the knotting slightly, but I do think that the knots are very small. So don't look obvious, still looks very natural. And the other thing I want to show you as well is this part line as well. So as you can see, I think it looks like a fairly open, natural looking part. It does give that appearance of scalp, despite the fact that I am not wearing a wig cap or anything underneath. Directly underneath this wig is my sort of darker bio hair. And despite that, you can still see a natural looking part line. If you want to open it up any further, you can do. You could add silicone tape underneath, or you could add some makeup through there just to kind of open it up even more if that's your preference. But I think this looks really natural. I'm going to show you that it will look exactly the same wherever you part it. Like so. Obviously it will ping back. It's human hair, it's going to need some like some water and some heat just to get it to go in the direction that you want it to. But just as an example, to show you how natural it looks wherever you part it. There we go. Natural looking part wherever you decide to position it. So that is the hair itself and the wig and the style. Let's have a look inside the cap. So this is the inside of the Isabella wig. The sizing on this will fit anyone with a circumference of between 21.5 and 22. So this fits perfectly for me because I'm a 21.75. At the front here, you can see there is that ear-to-ear lace front, which has already been trimmed. And then that then moves into this large lace top section. And this is the reason why you can part this wig anywhere, right, left, center, and it will still look like the hair is growing from your own scalp and you'll have that natural open part. On the sides, roughly where the ears are, just above the ears, there are these pressure sensitive clips that you can use to secure into your bio hair if you wish. If you aren't a fan or you don't need them or don't want them, then you can unpick the stitching and remove them if you want to. The back and the sides of the wig is enclosed wefting. I love this, I love enclosed wefting. It prevents the hair from the top coming through, poking through to the bottom and then having to push it back through again, which is a bit of a pain. So this enclosed wefting prevents that from happening. It's also a nice lightweight material, it's like a mesh, and you can see that there is plenty of stretch in this piece as well. If you do want to tighten it slightly, then it's got these adjustable, these sort of adjusters at the back. They're kind of like these hook that you might find in a bra strap. They come out, and then once out, you can then move that adjuster along to a hook closer to the middle to tighten it if you want to, and that's on both sides. You've got that extended nape. I always find an extended nape much more comfortable than a non-extended nape. It just fits and sits like quite nice and snugly at the back there. And then there is also a comb as well for additional security. I will quite often tuck that underneath my wig grip at the back just to help keep it in place during the day. Okay, so I've popped Isabella back on. I just want to give you a 360 of what she looks like all the way around. So we've got the front here. You can see that there are those face framing layers at the front there, which are really nice. You can see all those choppy layers. I'm going to give you a side view from the back. On the other side. There we go. She's very lightweight, it's very comfortable, it feels very flush against my skin, against my head as well. Yeah, it just feels like an extension of my own really. It feels like it was made for me. It's the sizing for me is great actually, and as I mentioned, I'm a 21.75 inch circumference and this fits me really well. Also considering that I do have a little bit of bulk underneath because of my own bio hair, which is plaited up and pinned against my scalp. So this is a lovely, lovely fit. Really, really beautiful fit. I'm also going to show you how easy this hair is to heat style. So I've got my curling tongs set on 180 and I just want to show you how kind of amenable this hair actually is and why I love Chinese hair so much. So I'm just going to pop that hair on. I'm going to leave it for 5 seconds or so. I'm going to let it come out like this. Look at that. Just a matter of seconds and you've got that beautiful curl added in already. It's so, so easy to style. Let me try another bit. I don't want too much curl at the side of the face. Look at that. So, so easy to heat style. I'm going to go away and do the rest, and I'll come back and show you when I'm done. Okay, 7 or 8 minutes later, using a hair tong on 180 degrees, and I've achieved this look with just natural kind of bouncy beachy waves, and I'm definitely convinced that I love this piece even more now that I've put waves in it. It's a beautiful finish to a beautiful wig. I think it looks really lovely. Also, what I love about when you put curls into a piece with lots of dimension, lots of different shades, is that they really show through when you look at the curls. You can really see all like those beautiful kind of honey light blonde shades really coming through in the curls. I think it looks stunning. So this is Isabella from Uniwigs, part of the Origin collection. Let me know what you think.